Hi, Washington School family. Welcome to your weekly announcements. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope everyone had a really good spring break and they worked really hard this week. This week marks our 4th week of virtual learning. We took a break from our virtual week daily challenges, but they will be back next week. Here are our daily challenges. I have them posted on our Instagram, which is Washington School NJ, if you don't follow us already, or you can find them on my Google Classroom, which is XDSPSFJ if you're looking for the code, or you can email me at safayee, that's SAFAYEE at carneyschools.com for more info, or you could just email me if you just want to plain talk to me, which I'd love to hear from you. So our first day that we're going to do for next week's virtual Spirit Week is Missing You Monday. I miss you every day, but we're going to miss you even more on Monday. So share a picture of you or a friend, or a picture of a friend that you miss from Washington School. Obviously, I want this to be in your archives, something that you already have in your camera roll. I don't want you to go out and take a picture with a friend because we're supposed to be social distancing. So please make sure you be mindful of that. On Tuesday, it's going to be Teacher Lookalike Tuesday. Take this opportunity to dress up like your teacher or any staff member from Washington School. I really can't wait to see what you guys come up with that one. On Wednesday is Earth Day, and it also happens to be Secretary's Day. So please, on this day, wear blue and or green to support Earth Day. Why not wear an outfit you already own and recycle it into a new look? Bonus points if you snap a picture with a special message to our super secretaries that are Mrs. Blevins and Mrs. Gonzalez to let them know how awesome they are. On Thursday, we are going to celebrate Throwback Thursday. Choose a decade from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, whichever decade you choose, and dress up in one of those decades. Bonus points if you snap a picture or you take a video doing a specific workout that Mr. Cord and Mrs. Dietz has assigned to you, or just plain going outside and enjoying some exercise that way. And on Friday, we are going to celebrate Quarantine Crew Day, which means snap a picture showing us who you've been spending your time with at home. That's your quarantine crew. So I can't wait to see all of those submissions for that. Now on to some birthdays that we want to recognize from this past week. On April 14th, Maria Feisick from Pre-K from Ms. Goronsky-Smith's class celebrated a birthday, as well as Noemi Martinez-Gonzalez from Ms. Bellinger's class in kindergarten. On April 15th, Gianna Tice from first grade from Ms. Saluga's class celebrated a birthday. On April 16th, Matias Campoverde from second grade from Ms. Donovan's class celebrated a birthday. And today, on April 17th, Hiba Haddaj, as well as Dylan Serrano from second grade from Ms. Weiss's class are celebrating a birthday today. And this weekend, on April 19th, Christopher Brand Rojas from first grade from Ms. Humphrey's class and Jessica Rojas from second grade from Ms. Crawford's class will be celebrating a birthday with a special guest from my fellow squirrel friend and second grade teacher extraordinaire, Mrs. Przybylski. Happy birthday to all, and I hope you all have a wonderful birthday. I have some shout outs that I'd like to say now from some of our teachers, and our first one is from Mrs. Smith, and she wants to give a shout out to her preschool students for all the amazing work that they've been doing this past week. From counting and measuring to dancing and exercising on Zoom, they've been a group of busy bees. Mrs. Hornung would also like to give a shout out to her aides, Miss Tiffany, Miss Tammy, and Miss Biddle for going above and beyond for their class, even when they're not in school. They truly care about our students, and we can't wait to all be together again very soon. And Mrs. Przybylski wanted to give a shout out to her student, Mayar Almeida, who completed 100% on ST Math. I'm so excited for you and congratulations. Also, a big shout out to her grade partners, Mrs. Crawford, Miss Peso, Mrs. Donovan, and Miss Weiss, and her coworkers for all the assistance they've been giving to Mrs. Przybylski on Google Classroom and for remote learning. She says that we have the best team of teachers at Washington School, and she appreciates every single one of them, and I would agree with her on that. And now we're going to end our announcements, as we always do, on a funny note with Friday Funnies. And the first one comes to me from Miss Warnock, special education teacher at our school, and her first Friday Funny is, what happened to the egg after it told a joke? It cracked up. And the second one is, what do you call a sleepy egg? Exhausted. Our next one comes from Mia Moreno from 4th grade from Miss McColl's class. And her Friday funny is, why did the bicycle collapse? Because it was too tired. I see a theme here with these jokes. Let's see about our next ones. Our next one comes from Mrs. Lupo, our librarian. And her first Friday funny is, why didn't the skeleton go to the school dance? He did not have anybody to take. And her second one is, why is a math book always unhappy? Because it always has a lot of problems. And our last one comes from Mrs. Ruthman, one of our 3rd grade teachers at Washington. And her Friday funny is, what did the little corn say to the mama corn? Where is popcorn? That's a good one. I like that one. So those are all the announcements that we have for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Can't wait to see what you guys are going to be doing next week. And as always, I love you, your teachers love you, and Washington School loves you. That's it for today.